Good morning and welcome to Coffee and Cosmos with Robin. My name is Robin Fritz, and today we're going to do something only people like the Old Times community can do. We are going to offer a healing to hurricanes and to the people in the land and the sea who are affected by hurricanes and hurricane-like storms, especially the people in the Gulf Coast of the United States. So thank you for joining me today. We are going to really put out the energy and love that this community can offer. So it's a wonderful way that we can offer support to the people in the United States who are currently going through the after effects of Hurricane Harvey. But it's also a way that we can alleviate our fear and understand truly what the role of hurricanes is in the world. So we're a community of love and peace, and in doing this healing with a hurricane, we are going to discuss briefly what hurricanes do in the world. And I covered this on my radio show yesterday, the practical, intuitive mind, body, spirit of the world. Mind, body, spirit, the real world. But I wanted to cover it briefly here today so that in your enormous love and support that this community has, you will come to a different understanding of what hurricanes are. So I learned about hurricanes in August of 2004 when I accidentally, and I mean seriously accidentally, communicated with Hurricane Charlie as it was going across Florida. And over the next 2 years, I worked with a number of hurricanes coming to our shores and to other shores. And I learned what they were by working with the beings that I ended up calling the hurricane bosses, or the guidance forces of hurricanes. And what I discovered is that what we all know is true, is the world is bigger and more involved and more beautiful than we realize. And one of those amazing things is that we fear and we hate these gigantic storms because of the aftermath, and of course how people suffer in the aftermath. But I also learned what hurricanes are. They, like us, they have souls, they have consciousness, they're alive, they have jobs to do, and they have free choice about doing those jobs. And what I learned is that hurricanes are massive cleansing forces that are created every year on a schedule to clean a certain area. So the sea, the land, the area that it goes over is the area that experiences the cleansing at that time. So while it looks devastating to us, and of course it is, and there's a lot of work that will have to be done in helping those areas recover, the job of a hurricane is actually to give life and not to take life. And I know that's hard to understand because that's not what we're used to thinking. But this is an open-minded community, and here's some of the things that that I learned from a hurricane. So in 2005, I talked with a hurricane named Ophelia that was bouncing off the east coast of the United States. And what she did was sit down and talk with me. And there's more detail about this on my radio show yesterday. But what she showed me was that hurricanes are coming in increasing force, and we'd like to know where they've been for the last 12 years, but increasing force to the eastern and southern coasts of the United States because of what is known as the Gulf Stream. Now, the Gulf Stream originates in the Gulf of Mexico, and it flows out of the Gulf of Mexico up the eastern coast of the United States and on up to Greenland. And what she showed me was that the hurricanes were very concerned. And she showed me the image of a woman bent over a pot of soup, and she's stirring the pot, and it's getting thicker and thicker and thicker and harder to stir. And the reason for that is that the Gulf Stream is slowing down. And if the Gulf Stream continues to slow down, it will stop. And if it stops, the planet freezes. So this is why in talking with people and talking with others about how do we care for the planet, how do we resolve the issues, and everyone is talking about global warming, the real fear is a coming ice age. And that's what the hurricanes are trying to deal with. So I hope this gives you some perspective on what these massive forces do. They're awe-inspiring in a number of ways. It's hard for us to wrap our heads around something that is literally, the after effects are literally hurting people that we either know or love or our fellow citizens, and it happens all over the world. But this is what hurricanes have told me that they do. So today, why don't we join together? We're all looking like, how can we help our fellow citizens? Well, we can help them in this community by offering them love and acceptance and peace, and doing that by offering energy. And just as last week we went through a healing of the soul of America, this week, let's work on just clearing ourselves energetically, and as we fill ourselves back up with the healthy gold light that my partner Fallon, the citrine Lemurian quartz, will help with, we can offer that energy to both the storm and its after effects and all of the people in the land, in the sea, in that area. And this is a huge thing that we can offer them. And it's really coming from a community like this, it's extremely powerful, and the positive effects of this cannot be underestimated. So you are vital as healers and intuitives. So let's join in on this. So this is Fallon, the citrine Lemurian quartz. He's a healer and a truth bringer. He's an ancient power crystal, and his energy is multidimensional. So with his healing work and your support, we'll all remember that we are the light and the love, and it is love that puts us on the path to a healthy, balanced planet. And as you know, our planet is conscious and constantly evolving. So as we start this meditation, we're going to clear ourselves out from our worries and concerns. And as we do that, that allows the love and the light and the energy to move more freely and not to block it. And I also offer this as you're as energy healers, and we all are, that you offer this love and peace from this open place of giving, that every time we say we hate a storm system, or we're afraid of it, or we tell it to move offshore or to slow down, we're actually affecting the course that it was created for, the divine course that it was created for. And what we can really do as powerful humans and citizens of the planet is to offer this love and healing. So as you take your attention to the top of your head, just take a deep breath and just feel as you exhale, just feel your body relaxing, feel the cares moving away from you, and feel just getting ready to do this cleansing. And now as you take your attention again to the top of your head, as you breathe down your body, I just want you to feel where fear, where worry, where concern, or just curiosity might be blocking you, and just let it flow through and clear out. So breathe down from the top of your head, down your face, your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your solar plexus, your hips, your knees, and your feet. The top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And as you feel that energy moving down, any comments, any questions? How are you feeling? You're welcome to put comments in here in this thread, or just to relax and just to feel this energy clearing you out. And now, as you feel the bottom of your feet, okay, and you feel the top of your head, feel yourself connected to all the earth elements. Earth, connected to the earth, connected to air, connected to water, to fire, and to spirit itself. All the elements here, you as a powerful citizen of the planet. Now imagine this gold light that is Fallon sitting at your feet rotating, and as this light moves up your body, it just floods your body and continues this healing. So starting at the top of the bottom of your feet, feel this energy rotating outside your body, helping you clear up. If you'd like to experience in your body, just welcome it in. Up from your knees, your hips, your solar plexus, your heart, your shoulders, your face, your third eye, and your crown chakra, the top of your head. And as you feel that, your crown chakra may be wide open, and that's awesome. That means your intuition is wide open. And now if you take another breath and feel your body, just note where there might have been a blockage, because we've all been concerned about this issue, where there might be something that is cleared out. See if you can identify how it felt, what it looked like, maybe the shape of it, where it felt in your body, and then feel where it has left and feel this gold light. So as you cleared yourself energetically, let's just run through one more time and just imagine that you can feel this gold light of Fallon that's filling you up. And as it fills you up, imagine it filling your heart, and your heart, with each beat of your heart, it just floods your body with healthy, healing energy. And just allow that energy to fill you up, to help you go about your day, to make your day easier. And also this extra energy. And I'll be doing an upcoming webinar on what new energy is. But imagine that this energy, which it is sentient like we are. It is alive. It can think and it can feel and it can move itself where it needs to. And what we've done is clear ourselves out and fill ourselves up with this healthy light. And we freed up energy, because by clearing ourselves up, we free energy to move more easily around us, in us, and through us. And just invite that energy to go to the area where it's needed with this hurricane in our Gulf Coast, but also other places in the world that are affected by these big storms currently or coming up. And just allow it to partner up with those energies to help them work more completely and more thoroughly, and to help the people with their fear and obvious fear and concern. And so what you've done is offer healing and support to people. And this is a tremendous benefit. There isn't enough money that can pay for the beauty of what you did in this healing. It's just there to serve as we are. So if there are any questions, any comments on how you feel, let me know how that is for you. And in upcoming weeks, I want to focus more on giving quick, short readings to people here on Facebook. But I'd also like you to email me at my website, or to call in to my radio show on Mondays for quick, intuitive, and healing readings on whatever subject interests you or is concerning you at this time. Again, my name is Robin Fritz, and that's spelled right there. You can email me at Robin. Joe, you are welcome. Where are you tuning in from? It's hard for me to see it here on my laptop for some reason. ROBYNFRITZ.com. So if you email me at robin@robinfritz.com, I would love to hear what subjects you would like me to cover in my radio show at omtimes.com. Mondays at 2. It's called The Practical Intuitive Mind, Body, Spirit for the Real World. And we're here to show people how powerful they are as intuitives and healers. And I'd love to give short readings on air, so you're welcome to call in, and that number is 202-570-7057. And I'd really love to have conversations with you on my radio show. I don't bite, I promise, but if you're really shy, you can email me those questions, and I will cover them in the coming week. So, turning quickly, because I know we're all busy, turning quickly to my upcoming webinars. You can find me at the Om Times Experts platform. at experts.omtimes.com/Robin Fritz, ROBYNFRITZ. Rebecca, oh, thank you. You are so sweet. Thank you so much for tuning in. And please tune into the radio show and send a question or a comment or whatever it is that you'd like to talk about. The readings, the work that I do, I cover animal communication, mediumship, personal and business readings, space clearing, past life regression, which I just adore, between life regression. So finding out what souls are thinking of between lifetimes, or even what we were thinking of when we came into this lifetime. Have you ever gone like, what was I thinking? Well, your soul really knows a lot. So there's that. Spiritual awakening, soul journeys, a wonderful process called soul progression clearing that I put together with intuition, shamanic insight, and energy healing. But all kinds of services at my website. But at the upcoming webinars, this September, I'm offering 3 webinars. Next week on, oh, thank you, Barbara, and thank you for joining in. You know, I have been to Houston. I have friends in Texas. I have good friends who have family there. And we're all family, right? We're all part of the same country and we're all part of the same planet. So this is an opportunity for us to come together in love and healing. And what better place than the Old Times community, right? So next, okay, let me look at my notes. Thursday, September 7th, I'm offering a free webinar on tips to become your best self. We'll laugh, we'll have some fun, and we'll walk away with some real solid tips on how we can become our best self, what's holding us back. It'll be fun. So please join me Thursday, September 7th at 11 Pacific time. And then I have 2 paid webinars in September. Obviously, I have a very strong love and respect for crystals. And on Thursday, September 14th at 11, we're going to be doing a working and healing with crystals, working and healing with crystals at 11 on Thursday, September 14th. And I invite you to grab just to get a little crystal, quartz crystal, for example. They're very easy to come by, or if you already have a crystal, bring one of those crystals to the workshop, because Fallon loves to work with other crystals, and we will experiment with them back and forth, and I'll show all kinds of crystals online. Anusha, uncertainty at this point, but email me a question and I will cover your question on my radio show on Monday. And on Thursday, September 21st at 11, we're going to connect with our dead. So we're going to talk about resolving grief and connecting with our dead. And that will be an eye-opening webinar, because I work differently than other mediums, and we will literally be connecting with our own dead, and I'll give you tips on how you can do that on your own. Also, if you tune in live to those webinars, I offer special offers to people who tune in live, which are special discounts. And if you sign up, there are a few discounts available for those joining live. So those are my September workshops, and I have a number of workshops up all the way through December. But before we end today, and we're going to end early because I know everyone's busy, I want to try to show you this crystal. Kind of hold it up so you can see against my burgundy office wall. This is rose quartz. And every week on this show, I try to offer a crystal of the week, partly because I love crystals, and also I appreciate how powerful they are. And rose quartz is particularly important for us today because it's a stone of unconditional love. It's a heart chakra stone, and today you cleared out your heart chakras and you've offered love not just to yourself, which is really important when we forget that. Offering love to ourselves, but also love to our fellow citizens who are suffering around the world, because we're citizens of the planet, right? So rose quartz is all about love, accepting love. It helps clear out negative feelings, and fear can be a very negative feeling. It can also get us to jump up and save our lives in an emergency. But fear can block us and hold us back. So can self-doubt, and so can feeling that we're not worthy. And rose quartz is this very gentle crystal that can help heal those feelings and help propel you on your forward path of really growing your soul, which is what we're all here for. Rose quartz is also great for accepting change. And if you followed my conversation today, I know that many of you are like, what is she talking about? Hurricanes are alive and hurricanes have jobs to do. But you know deep down inside that what I'm saying is true. And so accepting that change, it helps broaden our perspective on the world. And it really and truly helps us become better people and move forward on our path of creating better relationships with our family and our friends and doing our best at our jobs, because we realize that we're part of a whole planet, and everyone and everything in it is alive and contributing to the welfare of our conscious evolving planet. And I know that that expands our thinking, and by expanding our thinking, we expand our energy and our release of energy, and that just helps us go about our day easier. So I want to thank you all for joining me again today. And please check out my September webinars. I have really some cool ones coming up in October. Some The Truth About Lemuria and Atlantis, all about animals, the afterlife, and reincarnation, how we clear ourselves and our spaces. So just a bunch of things coming up through the end of the year. So we'll have fun together. We'll explore mysteries together. And now, as we end the day, I want you to really focus for a moment on just grounding yourselves back into your body. So take a deep breath, as you have done a tremendous amount of sharing energy around the world, and especially to our Gulf Coast. And honestly, this is really important. This will help bolster our friends, our fellow citizens, and help support them through this crisis, because it is only going to deepen over the next few days as Harvey turns around and comes back on shore. But send love to this hurricane, send love to the area, and allow it to do its work, and we'll help them afterwards. We'll help them clean up, as we always do, because we are all citizens together. So ground your body, ground yourself back into your body, mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so close out those crown chakras, because that can make you lightheaded, and I don't want you walking away from this and being dizzy. So take a deep breath and just feel yourself getting rebalanced in your body. And to complete that balancing, let's do this energy healing technique that I learned from a goddess who had to tell me she was a goddess, because I was like the ultimate skeptic. So I know how you all may feel listening to me at times. So there's healing energy in the palms of your hands. Rub them together, cross them on your heart. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe that in, just imagine that you're breathing healing energy into the palms of your hands. And then, as the goddess showed me, breathe that into your palms with your breath. And then hold these palms out. Joe, you are awesome. Hold your palms out and let this energy go where it will. Some of it will definitely go to the Gulf Coast, but the energy is literally smarter than we are, because it knows what its job is. And it can partner with those energies, and miracles, literally miracles happen with this. And just feel that energy, healthy and positive and healing, going out. And now cross your hands back on your heart. Breathe deep into your heart. And then it breathes into the palms of your hands. And now breathe into your palms. Breathe that healthy air into your palms. And put them back on your heart. And so what you've done is give yourselves a blessing, bringing this energy back into your heart, back into your body, to bolster you throughout your day, to create peace and love and acceptance 100%, billion times, whatever. And so thank you for joining me today. I wish you peace and light and love through the coming week. Again, please look at my webinars at experts.omtimes.com/RobinFritz and email me at robin@robinfritz.com with questions or comments or intuitive readings that you would like me to cover on my radio show. It's Monday at 2 Pacific time at omtimes.com radio. Thank you for joining me today. May peace fill your hearts with love. Thank you and goodbye. And thank you, Dan.